Hey guys, welcome back to JC Fitness. I'm Jeremiah from Malaysia. Today I'll be talking about 4 key elements or 4 key steps to building muscles. Obviously, if you have different goals, whether you want to build muscle, lose weight, gain strength, or gain endurance, there'll be different elements or different things you should focus on to reach those goals. But the key elements, the key steps stay the same. Today I'll be focusing more on muscle building, but all these steps that I'll be mentioning can be applied to different goals as well. Whether your goal is to train for strength, train for endurance, gain muscle, or lose weight, these steps are similar, and these steps are similar for both guys and girls as well. Let's get to it. Alright, so step 1 is training. Obviously, if you want to gain muscles, you have to put your body through, resistance training. You have to put your muscles through stress and tension so that it can grow, get bigger, get stronger. That leads to the overload principle. The overload principle, or the overload progression, is basically just putting your body through a load, or body or your muscles through a load or stress that it's not used to, so that it has to grow. The misconception about overload principle is that many people think that it's all about weights. You have to progressively go up in weights, you have to lift heavier weights as you go along, and that's part of it. That's true. That's very important. You have to progress so that your body does not get used to one weight. But there are many different components of the overload principle. So one of it is maybe doing more reps. So let's say you're curling 10 kg, you can do it for 10 reps. Progressing is not just about going up with the weights, but maybe you keep the same 10 kgs, but maybe after a few weeks, few months, you can do that same weight with good form for maybe 12 reps, 15 reps. That is, as long as you're progressing, that is very important. Not just with the weights, but also maybe with the reps. And so that is basically the overload principle. So like I said before, the steps applied to other goals as well. Whether it's strength training, endurance training, muscle building, losing weight, you have to progressively overload your muscles, your system to improve. Like endurance training, you have to overload, you have to maybe progressively improve in whether longer runs, high intensity runs. Strength training, you have to progressively lift heavy weights, of course with good form. So the overload principle applies to all these training styles, all these different goals as well. Alright, step 2 is nutrition. Nutrition is arguably a lot more important than training. I think that nutrition is around 70 to 80%, and training is only 20 to 30% when it comes to the overall results. You can train as hard as you want, but if you don't get the right nutrition, right nutrients, right macronutrients that you need, you will not see the results you want. For example, if you want to gain muscle, if that's your main goal, you have to put yourself in a calorie surplus. You have to eat more calories than your body needs, and that's how you grow. On the other hand, if your goal is to lose weight, that's your main goal, you have to be in a calorie deficit. Alright, so for example, if you're constantly, even if you train for hours and hours every day, and your goal is to lose weight, let's say your goal is to lose weight, you train hours in the gym, but you're constantly always putting yourself in a calorie surplus, you're eating more calories than your body needs, you will not lose weight at all. So you have to know what your goals are and to adjust, your diet and your nutrition to meet those goals. For those of you guys who are interested, I made a basic nutrition series, so I cover different topics like calories, protein, carbs and fats. So if you're new or if you're interested, you can check those out as well. Step 3 is rest. Rest is very important. It's probably the most underrated factor when it comes to seeing results. People always think about the hours and hours of training hard when they want to put on muscles, but people forget about how important rest is. If you don't get enough rest, obviously you can't perform well in the gym, you can't train your best, you can't focus, and that will really affect you, your goals in the end. Studies shows that if people who are sleep deprived, have a hard time putting on muscle mass, have a hard time losing weight. So sleep is a very important factor. You can train as much as you want, but if you don't get enough rest, your muscles don't have time to repair and recover, and that's how you grow. Many people think that you grow in the gym, but actually you really grow when you sleep or when you rest. Alright, step 4, the final step is consistency. This is the most important step among all the steps. You can have the best training program, you can have the best nutrition, the best rest or best sleep, but even if you do all these three, really well, if you're not consistent, you won't see the results you want. You know, let's say you do all these 3 really well for 2-3 weeks, and then you get off for 2-3 weeks, and then you get on, and you kind of just going in circles, you're just going in this constant loop, and you're not going to see the results you want. So being consistent is very important. Consistency is key. And I guarantee you, that if you stick to a good training program, if you have a good nutrition plan and you good rest, you do this really consistently, you'll be surprised as to how far you can go. You'll be surprised of how much closer you'll be towards your goal. How much muscle you can put on, how much weight or fat you can lose, how much strength you can gain, or how well you can improve in your endurance and stamina. So as long as you keep to all 3 steps, the first 3 steps that I mentioned, you will reach your goals. You just have to be consistent, and that is the most important step among all. Alright guys, so those are the 4 steps to building muscles or to reach your fitness goals. Whether you're new or whether you've been lifting for a while or exercising for a while, remember that those 4 are the foundation, the basic foundation for you to reach your goals. I know there's a lot of information out there, it can get very confusing, but as long as you stick to these 4 steps, I guarantee you that you see results. Alright, so thanks for watching guys. Remember, please give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new. Remember to share it with your friends, and subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.